Hello, YouTubers. It's Championdjk coming at you again with another Matchbox Monday episode. And this one we got some more Superkings to take a look at. I've got two different castings, three different actual vehicles. We're going to start with this one right here. This is the Peterbilt Wrecker. This particular version that you're looking at was, I believe, available from 1980 through 1985. It is K20 is the number on it. Here's a look at the base. Lesney, made in England, Matchbox Superkings. These things are very, very cool. We're going to take a brief look at this one, and then I'm going to show you one and a different one that we'll actually kind of play with. So just to kind of take a look around this, very cool in this green. These are actual stickers on the side here. These are not tampos or printing. That's a sticker. This in the front is a sticker. This on the sides is a sticker. Very, very interesting heavy-duty recovery road service. This Peterbilt Wrecker. Just an interesting piece. As you can see, it's actually got ropes and metal hooks and a bunch of other stuff, which will, on this other one, we'll go ahead and play with those, and I'll show you how they work. All right, so very cool. Real quick, this thing does, I think, have steering. Actually, this version of it, I don't think does have steering. No, this is the non-steering version, which the next one that we'll look at, I'll show you, actually has articulating steering. So plastic pieces up here, plastic bits there, plastic bit in the front, metal cab, metal base, metal body area. These arms are plastic. This is plastic right here. Just really, really cool. So there's like a spot to put the tow hook right here. You can tighten these. At least I think you can. Yeah. I want to keep those like that. All right, so very, very cool. So this is the older version of it. And then the newer version is this one here. This is the Highway Patrol City Police. And this one does have articulating steering, which is controlled by these tanks on the side. You move them back and forth, and the wheels steer, which I think is very neat. So there's that. The other thing is there's one small broken piece on this. As you can see, these come out, and they're supposed to touch the ground to steady it when you're winching up a vehicle. This has its foot intact. This one right here has one little broken piece on it. Other than that, this thing is in very good condition. So let's go ahead and take the tow hooks off. Alright, so this comes out too and hitches into the back so that you could rest a wheel on it. I wonder if we can tow a tow truck with a tow truck here. So look at that. And then these hooks can hook on to whatever. I'm not really well versed in how tow trucks exactly work and articulate, especially these ones. But so these hooks swing out to the side as well. These arms swing about, and then the hooks actually themselves unravel to form some sort of winch. The hook itself is actually metal, which is pretty awesome, and then it's actually got string attached to it, which I imagine if you broke this string as a kid or whatever, you could probably replace it. Basically, these things just wind up by moving this gear yourself, I believe. Yeah. It'd be cool if there was some sort of function where you could actually just wind it up. But just very cool indeed. This tow truck is really, really neat. I think it's just really, really awesome. I just thought it was really cool that it's got all these moving bits. I'm going to try to get this thing wound back up here. Just really awesome. I mean, Matchbox has done some really cool stuff over the years, and I'm really finding out as I go through this collection that I'm kind of showcasing on these Vintage Matchbox Mondays, that there was so much variety in the way that Matchbox did things back in the day. So, and this actually can store under here, but I tightened up these things a little too much. Come on, get in there. So anyway, this thing actually stores right in here. I'm not sure if it's supposed to sit exactly like this or what, but just really, really cool. I just think it's really neat. I mean, they're pretty large scale. I'm not sure exactly what scale they are, probably like 143 or something like that. 155 maybe. Well, probably bigger than 155, but heavy pieces, really well made, and just really cool little toys. Now, I imagine if a kid actually got a hold of this, they'd probably break it fairly quickly. I would imagine these smokestacks right here would get broken off pretty easily. There's probably a lot to them that would get broken from a kid that didn't really take care of his stuff. Would for sure break these, but just really cool. I think they're super neat. So, oh, this comes out too. This little hook. Oh wait, so that little hook. How does this work? Maybe we can figure it out together. All right, so this goes right here. Right? No? Like that? Oh, so it hooks it up, and then I guess it would move it up and then hook on here. I'm really not entirely sure, but you guys that know how older tow trucks work or whatever probably would have an idea better than I would, right? So, not an expert, but I think these are really cool. So, had to show them off, and we'll fix that and get it later, maybe. Yeah, that's just cool, man. Just a lot of moving parts, a lot of little cool stuff, especially like steering and stuff. It's just really awesome. All right, so there's a look at the Peterbilt tow truck in 2 different liveries. Here's another quick look at this one. So this one's got all the same features, with the exception of it does not have steering front wheels. Other than that, this thing is the exact same. It seems that this fits in a lot better on the back too. But all right, so there is that. All right, and then next one we're going to take a quick peek at is the Money Box. This is kind of a newer version of it. The security truck are called the Money Box. This was available from 1979 to 1982, and then re-released again 1984 through 87. And this would be like the 84 through 87 version, likely. Basically, it's a piggy bank. Save your money with me. And here's just a quick look around it. As you can see, it's got little dials down here. It's got a slot in the top for you to drop your change or a couple bucks into. Here is the bottom of it. Matchbox Superkings, made in England, 1978, copyright, security truck K19. And then down here are the dials with pointers that go towards numbers. So we got a 1, and a 3 for this one. So if you turn this dial to 1, you turn this dial to 1, I think. When you turn this one to 3, do we have it right? 1, 1, 3. The middle one's definitely a 1. So I'm turning that to 1. Hopefully, if it stays, to 1, to 3. And can we open this? Nope. Let's try going like this. Let's turn this one to 1 and this one to 3. There we go. Bam. And it opens. And then that comes down. Pretty awesome. It's a clever little thing. So basically the way these work is if they're in the right position, they don't stick out just that enough to fit in the slot or behind this little plastic piece. By the way, this cab bit is plastic. This door is plastic. The base is metal. And the cab is metal as well. And just a really cool little thing. Yeah, we got a visitor down here.
We got a visitor down here.
Yep. Hey, buddy. Hey. Hey.
Look at this one. Look at this
That's
car.
pretty cool. All right. So, anyway, that's a really cool one. These are really cool little pieces. And just the Matchbox Superkings are really, really neat. So, we're going to have to cut this video now then. And thank you guys very much for tuning into another Matchbox Monday episode. These will be available on my Facebook group page. I'm not keeping them in the collection. These are going to be sold. I'm not sure exactly what prices they're going to be at yet. But these will be sold on that page. So check me out on Facebook. Championdjk's used little car lot. I should be posting them on there. I'm pretty sure I'm going to. So, as well as other Matchbox that is featured on these Matchbox Monday episodes. So again, really appreciate you guys watching. Have a great day.